What's up, guys? So another update this time. This one's big. So Wednesday night, that would have been the 21st, I believe. I went out to meet up with some Nader buddies from Nader, Kentucky, Oklahoma, and Michigan. And that night, I went and zoom, zoom, boom. Cylinder 1 decided to let go. So you guys have probably already seen that video. Did a race, car ran well, and then going home, cruising in vacuum, it let go. So what happened from there, basically I had it towed up to my buddy's shop in Fairfield, Ohio. It's called TC Customs. My buddy Tommy Foley and his business partner Brian and a couple of their friends got together and put together another stock engine for me. So Thursday night I had it towed up there and it got dropped off Friday morning. So Thursday night, while they were waiting for the car to arrive, Tommy put together the short block with Brian, OE pistons, OEM rings, OEM bearings, pretty much an all stock rebuild with just fresh hone, fresh bearings, fresh ring. So still on OEM head bolts, OEM gasket, OEM valve train. So later down the line when I'm ready, and I have my built motor actually ready because I can't afford to do this again, we'll turn it up and go for the stock block world record again. But basically, so Thursday night, the short block was done. Friday morning, the car gets dropped off at the shop. Friday evening, I arrived there. Tommy's girlfriend Taylor picked me up. And we get up there, and the process of pulling the original engine out of my car had started. We were able to tear down the stock engine, at least pull the head off. We didn't break down the bottom end yet, but we were able to see some carnage, which I'll include all the pictures in this video. And then Saturday at, well, technically Sunday morning at 2 a.m., the car had been fired up. We checked for leaks, burped the coolant. Basically, I bounced the idle and kept the revs going while we were burping the coolant, and when we first started it up, idle vacuum was around -6 psi, and by the time I left, it had been maxing out the minimum reading on the map sensor, so, -9.27 psi, so it was definitely picking up compression. I drove it 140 miles home to Louisville, Kentucky, arrived at 5 a.m. this morning. This is Sunday the 25th. I'm absolutely exhausted, but the car is back together and running, so that is pretty cool. And fun story is, my first ever white Speed 6 I sold to Taylor, and that short block is now what is in my new white car now. So kind of that engine has come full circle. Surprisingly, it looks like my short block of the motor that went boom is going to be reusable. While there was a lot of carnage, there's a hole in the middle of cylinder 1's piston. Cylinder 1's intake valves, the base of them had snapped off and been lodged into that piston. But the valve stems, keepers, seats are all still in the head. There's just some nasty, nasty carnage going in. But the cylinder walls look great on that block. And the crank still rotates freely, the pistons still move up and down. So I will keep you guys posted. Enjoy.